And we continue now with a deeper analysis with our next guest. We welcome Dr. Elaheh Nouri, professor at the University of Tehran. Welcome, doctor.
Hello everyone, thanks for having me. It is my pleasure to be here to talk about Iran.
In the past hours, a ceasefire went into effect. What do you make of this, and can Israel and the US be trusted to uphold said ceasefire?
To talk about trustability of Israel and the United States, we should take a brief look to the history of this 12 days war. Actually, from the beginning, Iran has been the moral player of these tensions. For example, Israel began its strikes against Iranian people in the form of fast and surprise attacks against ordinary people, residential buildings, and scientists and military commanders. And this means that, the war policy of Israel was based on fast and surprise attacks. But from the initiation of a retaliatory operation of Iranian government against the strikes made by this unprovoked and unjustifiable war, the Iranian officials tried to make public statement regarding the targeting of some military site, and warned and asked ordinary people to leave this targeted site in order to save their lives and protect themselves. And this means that from the beginning, Iran tried to save the life of people. And in contrast to the war policy of Israel, which claimed that I am trying to actually target military sites, but in reality it targeted ordinary civilians, hospitals and residential buildings. This means that from the beginning the moral player has been Iran, and Israel is not so trustful. In addition to this point, if we take a general look to the history of Israel, truces and ceasefires with other nations, if we go to the recent example of a truce between Hamas and Israel, we could see that in spite of confirming truce by Israeli officials, the regime continues to actually attack against innocent Palestinian people. And moreover, if we go to the excuse of any initiation of this war, we could see that Iran was in the middle of negotiation with Western powers regarding its peaceful nuclear activities. And if we consider also this point that, before this actually negotiation, Iran had signed JCPOA with Western powers, this means that, and if we consider that US withdraw unilaterally from this agreement, this means that Iran's return to the table of negotiation, in spite of, that experience of JCPOA, means that Iran is ready and, is open to any diplomacy and negotiation in terms of its nuclear activities. But interestingly, immediately after this negotiation, and actually we was in the middle of negotiation when Israel attacked innocent Iranian people. And more importantly, in spite of this happening, Iran also decided to participate in another round of negotiation with E3. And immediately after this negotiation, United States attacked Iran nuclear facilities. And this means that Iran was ready and open to negotiation. But who ruined the table of negotiation were Israel and the United States. And this means that in this regard also they are not so trustful. And if we add another point to this, this untrustful actually space, we could reach to the recent happening. Some hours before initiation of this ceasefire, actually Israel did its deadliest strikes against Iranian people in its capital and some important cities. And when Iran was responding these attacks, it was accused of violating the ceasefire. And although these accusations were denied by Iranian officials, but the main point is that Israel Defense Minister asserted that I'm going to answer these acts in a very violent manner. And this means that although Iran and Israel has announced ceasefire for 12 hours, but this ceasefire, this temporary ceasefire, doesn't mean that the hostilities between Iran and Israel has ended. As long as Israel and its allies continue to attack sovereignty of Iranian people, attack innocent people, and try to target their peaceful and verified nuclear activities, this means that this ceasefire is not so certain.
Doctor, for the first time, I think ever, Israel has faced a strong response of its criminal actions, not only in Israel, but the U.S., also following Sunday's U.S. bombing of peaceful nuclear facilities in Iran. How important is this for the sovereignty of Iran, sending a clear message that it won't be bullied or submitted, and also for the region as a whole?
Israel had another war policy which was focused on separatist movement within Iran. Actually, for example, trying to provoke some internal conflict within Iranian ethnic groups in terms of facilitating its way to the country, or reaching its objective, its main objective, which is regime change, or as it was mentioned by Israeli Prime Minister, which was attacking Iran's military capabilities, or ending its nuclear activities. In spite of these mentioned objectives, actually Iranian in various regions of the world, when seeing their homeland in danger, try to gather under the flag of unified Iran in order to express their solidarity with their homeland. Iran is not a simple modern state nation. Actually, Iran is the capital or the heart of the first actually civilization of the world. And this means that Iranian people in various regions of the world, when seeing their homeland in attack, they try to actually save and protect their homeland. And in spite of many acts of crime committed by Israel and the United States against Iran, Iranian people tried to defend their sovereignty, their integrity, and tried to actually do in very different manners to support their homeland. And this means that in spite of some efforts made by Israel and its war policies, many Iranians are now unified under the flag of protecting their homeland. And this is so important for actual Iran, because actual Iran is the heart of resistance in the region, and it needs the support and some kind of solidarity of Iranian people. And more importantly, these criminal acts of attacking Iranian innocent people was not limited to Iranian people. Actually, many people in various regions of the world, including Venezuela, tried to support Iran. And actually, I have received many messages from my Latin American friends who were supporting Iranian cause in terms of defending its sovereignty and its autodetermination, its integrity. And this self-defense made by Iran was not only the symbol of solidarity between Iranian people, was also the symbol of solidarity between various people in various regions of the world. And this means that this self-defense made by Iran also made Iran as a symbol of resistance against, attacks made by superpowers, made by Western powers, made by their allies in our region, including Israel, US, and they saw this self-defense as a symbol of defending also the rights of innocent people of Palestine who are suffering from the strikes made by Israel for many years. So in spite of some war policies taken by Netanyahu and its allies, Iranian people are defending their country and are trying to be unified under the flag of their homeland.
Finally, what is your take on what may come next for the region? Let's recall Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro called on Monday for a global peace summit. Do you think recent events will push a will for this summit to be held, on true results be achieved?
In this regard, first of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Latin American officials and friends from various parts of the region, and most importantly, President Nicolás Maduro of Venezuela, actually expressing their support and solidarity with Iranian people means so much to us Iranian people. And the main point is that actually this World Peace Summit is a very good initiative for showing to the world that Global South and various countries of the world and various institutions who are supporting the legitimate and rightful rights of various people are seeking peace, and they are not actually committing acts of crime against humanity and acts of aggression against integrity and sovereignty of other nations. And this means that this World Peace Summit is a very good initiative, but we should be aware that Western powers, including the United States, Great Britain, France, Germany, that have shown the real face in the reaction against the act of war and act of crime made by Israel against Iran, are not going to support this kind of initiatives. And not only they are not supporting this kind of initiatives, but also they are trying to make some problems in terms of making this kind of peace among various countries and peoples, and initiatives in terms of peace all around the world. So I'm so hopeful, and I hope that maybe this kind of summit could bring various people under the flag of humanity and show the world that they could make the world better with supporting peace and not attacking diplomacy and not attacking sovereignty and solidarity and integrations of a nation state. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Doctor. We were speaking to Dr. Elaheh Nouri, professor at the University of Tehran, in the context of the ongoing situation in the Middle East. And with this interview, let's take a short break now, but remember you can find these and many other stories on our TikTok for these and more developments. Stay tuned with teleSUR English.